So I got my Greenworks out, and it does a pretty good job of what it's for. As I stated before, this is already done. Just want to give you guys an example. So what do? You push this button in, and then you raise up the bar. So, as far as the performance of it, I don't have any complaints, and I think I've done about maybe 500. That may be around 400 or 500 square feet, and the battery is on the last bar. Let's see, you can see it there. So, I think you may be able to get, depending on the height of the grass, this grass right here is quite high, and it takes a little bit more in order to get these things, to get the thatch up because of that height. So I'm quite sure it's taking more power. But as you can see, this is the area I haven't dethatched, and this is the thatch. And when you look at it, there's quite a bit of grass that's coming up with it. Quite a bit. Still looks kind of thick. It doesn't look as stand out as the grass over there, and that might be partially because I did scalp it first. I cut it real low, maybe an inch, 2 inches, I believe. And this I hadn't cut, so that could be part of it. But as you can see, it's quite a bit of thatch. It's more thatch than grass. Now this is more, it has grass blades in it, but it's more thatch than grass, which is positive. And this is this right here was all KBG, which it's taking it all up. So that's going to be bare dirt. This is going to be bare dirt here. So almost like a full renovation in the bare area. And I only have one battery, so I may invest in 2 batteries. I tried the Ryobi battery inside of here, and it just doesn't fit. So I have to stick with the Greenworks brand, I believe, because the Ryobi, it looks exactly the same, but it wouldn't fit in there. So all in all, I think it's a great product to own, because you're spending nearly $100, nearly, not quite, to rent a dethatcher. And this is something that I probably do each season. Probably I may be able to get away with just doing some aeration, but I know I'll be using this. So I just think that owning this little electric one is pretty good. And what I like most about this is this is battery operated, as stated before. I can take this all over without worrying about a cord. And of course, the cord, I don't have to worry about losing power. And then obviously gas, I could go all over everywhere, but it's extremely heavy, and then I have to rent it and go through all of that. So this is where you adjust the wheel, the depth of the tines that's in there, and it's pretty straightforward right out of the box. The only thing you need to do is put this bar on and this bar on, and two handles and 2 screws. Very easy to put together. So this is the Greenworks, and I believe Sanjo has one. I don't know if it's I think they may have one that's battery powered, and it has a grass catcher at the back. I thought I wanted the grass catcher, but I can tell you right now, it'll just be too time consuming, because the look at all of that. I mean, that's going to fill up in a couple passes. I will be continually getting the bag and trying to empty it, when it's just better for me to go across the yard and then come back with the bagger on the lawnmower a lot faster. So if you're looking for one and you like that feature, I don't think you're going to get the benefit of it, because like I said, it's going to take a whole lot more time for you to empty that bag every couple passes. But you can kind of see the tines here. It's kind of digging off in there. You know, that's kind of low. But here's some fescue right next to it. It's still in there. Fescue does have deep roots, so I definitely wouldn't try this on any newly seeded lawns. Definitely want the root to be intact and some depth to it before you put something like this, because I think it'll pull it right out. So the goal is to get this all dethatched, and then we'll pull out the aerator and go to work. Okay, she's done, and I did approximately 1,200, between 12 and 1,300 square feet on one charge. Probably need to time the minutes. I think that was about 15 to 20 minutes. So you're going to have to take this thing and put it on the charger every 15 to 20 minutes. So depending on how big a yard is, you know, you have to judge yourself accordingly. However, it does work. A extra battery probably would do good. I'm going to have to go and see what those cost. If they are affordable enough, you know, maybe even 3 of them, because it'll be nice to get a real good 3,000 square feet or more, or maybe even 4,000 square feet of space done without having interruptions. So right now I am one of the work from home people, so I don't have that much time anyway. So I'm going to take this back and put it on the charger. And I guess for the convenience of having this here, it's not very heavy. It has some health. It's a good solid machine as far as the weight is concerned. But you know, it has plastic wheels and all this plastic on it. It is cheap, but it does have a pretty good weight to it, and it rolls pretty easy because the tines are spinning in the direction that you will be pushing, so it's kind of effortless to push it. So yeah, I would definitely suggest you buy this, especially if you're going to be doing this on any type of regular basis. You'll be able to not deal with having to go and rent one. And of course, doing it by hand is a back-breaking labor, and it's a good, decent deal. And I think this was right around the $240 mark. This is with the battery and with the tool. The tool by itself is running about less than $200, but of course, all the batteries don't fit. Like I said, I have a Ryobi battery, but it just wouldn't, this part fit, but I think this edge here is a little bit too wide for the Ryobi. I couldn't get it to go in. So that's it on this part right here. One thing that I will say is it's electric, but it has more sound than I thought possible. But those tines are spinning inside that shell, and it's giving off a vibration that sounds almost as loud as a lawnmower. But that's neither here or there.